of you. Okay. Alright, this is weird from FPX. So basically what my thought process was, I see Nico, I go, right, we're just going to get range for Doomby in this mid lane, even go back towards something like Vizier. And
Nuguri might have been caught out. Goes for the combo onto Lanxing. He will be knocked back. He's full health right now. Flashes away, but I think he might just go down on this one. Wei hammering away, as is Lanxing. First blood goes to the pony. Oh, we've got to fight in the mid lane as well, though. Mole going to be put to sleep. Does go for the Pop Blossom, but doesn't manage to hit anyone. Should go down here. One or two more hits will do the trick. The Haymaker in, and it's Doomby with the kill.
Both junglers getting off to an exceptional start here, and honestly though, I give
the world end of phase one's here, but Mole has arrived first. He's gonna miss, but Nuguri should go down. Pop Blossom to finish it off. Now the 2v3 though, in they go with the sleep. Look at him going 2v3 and bringing down V5. Wei cannot escape from this one. The dot is taking Lanxing forced away as well. That's going to be a 2-for-1 in favor of FPX. A little bit more. Lanxing playing with fire on this one, but it'll be all right.
Beautiful timing from FPX, and again, Doomby getting up towards this top lane. Mo, yes, does have first move because of the pressure that he has.
We talked about phase
one. Oh, is it though?
It's not to 500, and he didn't have smite. Phase one doesn't get it, but at what cost here? At what cost? Because V5 managing to not only get the Herald, they're going 1-for-1 on this one. Doomby goes down as in comes Galio to extend the play. PP God on the scene. Nuguri will fall for the third time this game, and V5 get everything.
And I was a little bit worried when I saw FPX starting up pressure that they had at that Rift Herald was, look, go for the reset. You just got these big kills, this big win. Try and force a second fight up at the Rift Herald instead of actually just throwing away that lead that you had, and then you can even turn it again. It looks like with all these movements, they're going to try and commit this Rift Herald towards the top. You've got Mole and PP God moving up here to support.
Yeah, so first tower taken here by V5. Regardless of the answer from FPX, they get that first tower, but now that answer comes on through. Doomby in with the showstopper. The rest of the team trying to close the gap. He's a little bit ahead of the crowd right now. Crisp is on the flank though, looking to stop the escape. In comes Galio to answer. PP God on the scene. Onslaught Shadows across through everyone. Baitron getting chased out by Wei. Nuguri trying to protect him. It's 2 versus 3 now, and it's FPX that are winning out just about. PP God sneaks away, but FPX win the fight.
And this is the fights that I wanted. This is the scrappiness that I was expecting coming into this.
Be that big team fight. Ultimate. But speaking of that fight, Dagda, we've got some TPs coming on in. V5 trying to contest the Drake. It's Baitron to get the smite. In they go. Onslaught Shadows onto everyone. FPX being forced away. Doomby on the backline alone and will get taken down. Pop Blossom comes on in. And FPX only 3 members strong remaining, but they still want to go for the fight. Jumping in for LWX, but he can't finish the kills, can't get the resets, gets pinned against the wall, and gets taken down with a triple for Trigger.
Oh no, this is like worst case scenario. They're all isolated trying to figure out how we dance around this fight. V5 are tearing through.
I have to say,
setting up LWX in these fights by CCing Trigger, allowing this Tristana to use the range advantage he has, but oh, LWX.
Look at the combo coming on in. That is beautiful to see. Wei with another kill for his name. PP got slamming in with the disengage. There's nothing FPX can do about it. They're sent packing into their own jungle, but Wei says, actually, you don't get to go anywhere. Chasing him down. And now towers can fall in the mid lane. V5, they've got a vice-like grip on this game.
And this is what we talked about. V5 are one of the best teams when they get these early leads of snowballing them out of control. It was one team fight that's now turned into...
Way over the wall. Taken here. I'm not gonna lie, I saw Trigger running in there. It was a Nico clone. It was Mole pretending to be Trigger, pretending to run it. I got baited by the Nico. Here we go. Sleep across the team. Pop Blossom though to deny the engage. It's only on to Doomby. In comes the rest of the squad. FPX running out of health though. They've started a fight that they just can't win. Mole somehow surviving, trying to get out the back of the pit. Still going, but will finally fall to Doomby. Wei on the back line, just waiting for that flash from Doomby. Beautifully done as he takes out the Blasco. Nuguri's over the wall, but there's nothing he can do. Base run, looking for a little afterthought kill. Gets the dot onto Wei. Gets a little bit of revenge for his dead teammate.
At least it's something back for FPX there, but honestly, that fight was a disaster, and desperation from FPX. You can see how desperately they tried to get on towards Trigger in that fight. Doomby literally, like, just head down, Naruto running towards the backline, like, I gotta get there, but unfortunately ends up taking way too much damage in the meantime, and that's a big team fight victory coming in for Trigger. Has much more freedom in these fights because V5 are ahead, and that gives him the opportunity to actually just directly access the X.
That's just Baron for free for V5 right now, and FPX are 4 after the fact. In they go, ultis down. It's an easy fight for V5. They're taking this win for themselves. Mole with a triple after the Zodiac already. This is going to be game number 1 going to V5. They can just run it down mid.
Yeah, and sure you get the triple man sleep coming in at the end, but honestly that was the team fight of dreams for V5. Now with Baron 23 minutes in, only Doomby left up. This is going to be the game lunch.
I think you might just be right on that one. V5 can plow this one home because they're still 5 members strong. Langshin can protect those minions. Doomby doing what he can, but what he can is absolutely nothing in this one. First tower will fall. Crisp trying to defend, trying to tank up some damage for his team. The Trigger is onto those Nexus towers. They're just going to kill anyone that comes near. LWX knocked up, gets one for himself, but that is all he will find as V5 get themselves a win in game 1.
Beautiful play from V5.
Really influenced the game here. Up against the Camille, though, this is a bit of a Lanxing special, and Lanxing not playing one of these tanks, not playing that defensive style that we're so used to.
I want to see Beishwan now try and take advantage of this.
Nuguri's in trouble right here, taking a lot of damage really on the Predator from Weiwei. This is why you're locking in. Damage is there. The swirl seed comes in. One more auto. Weiwei's low. Oh, he barely gets out with his life. Sub 30 HP.
Respawn, which could have really set Weiwei behind. Now instead, though, Weiwei going for the repeat gank on top.
Oh, they do not like Noguri today. They do not want him to have a good time. Lanxing even gifted over the kill by Weiwei there. Beautifully done. Guess what? V5's top lane set up for success again. 2 games running now. We see Weiwei just going up to the top side repeatedly to set Lanxing up.
Beishwan trying to answer mid for us.
Goes a little bit wide from Mole there, and that's an easy follow-up. This is the set Nidalee combo that we were talking about. It's so easy to combo those skills together.
Yeah, and especially after you burn. Otherwise, we just are going to fall way too far behind. You're top side.
He's caught again. Who needs Hex like ultimatum when he just walks straight into you? Another kill for Lanxing. Mole takes a bit of a chunk from Beishwan, but it's not enough of an answer.
And I mean, look, we saw that in the last game. These guys are so good at being able to transition those Rift Heralds in, but bot side?
Go in with the engage. The Cullen comes through. LWX might just go down here. 1 HP. Mole finally gets the auto through. Crisp able to survive, but it's another pick for V5.
Yeah, this has been absolute domination from V5 in the early stages. Again now, Mole getting out of that mid lane, moving down to objectives, and making it really difficult for FPX to play the game. As I say that, FPX have committed multiple people down towards this bottom lane with the Rift Heralds in tow.
Yeah, they'll be able to slam this Herald. Just trying to get some gold into the pocket of LWX here. He's certainly going to be a primary carry for them. With that bomb, they should be able to turn this into 4 plates, and they want to fight as well. Doomby in with the showstopper. The face breaker can't find 2. Actually flashes forward just to get it. Haymaker in as well. That's the shield down. He's out of cooldowns, and Hextech Ultimatum closes him into the fight. LWX gets the first one onto Weiwei though. Nuguri in with the slice of Maelstrom, turning it around, but he's shut down in the end. V5 somehow turning this around. PP stuns the whole team. The face breaker's in, the Haymaker's there. Beishwan trying to close the kills. Can he do what Nuguri couldn't? Trigger shuts him down in the end. V5 come out on top the slow onto Crisp's Lanxing, desperately trying to finish the last member, waiting for the hook shot. But Crisp, I don't think you get to survive this one, my friend. Headbutt onto a minion. The slow should be available for Lanxing any second. Crisp will run it around, but V5, they managed to get themselves the fight.
Get to the blast code, Crisp! Get to the blast code! You can do it! I mean, look, Crisp goes down, and so do the entirety of FPX in that play.
Get it, 8 out of 8 here. Lanxing should be fine. Spots the trap going down. Still tries to push the wave. Oh, actually gets tagged by the spear, but he zips out on his cheeky little grappling hook, and it will be a Drake on the other side of the map in favor of V5.
I like this from FPX though. They already know that, look, Dragon, as we said, should be V5, so they try.
Perhaps thought DoinB was about to go in for the all-in, but pulling across onto DoinB. Good bit of damage. In with the flash goes DoinB. Showstopper underneath the tower. Mole has been baited and outsmarted by DoinB. That's a mid-diff right there.
Yeah, and this is just messy for when you look at the Ghost and the Flash still available on 22.
Beautiful to see right here. And now B5 have to answer elsewhere on the map. DoinB still up on the top side. That's where the advantage was taken. They will crash a wave into that top tier 2.
This stage, like, if you've got Flash and Ghost on towards DoinB, Mole can't be pushing up here alone. He needs the help of his team, and unfortunately doesn't beaten up Munch.
Oh no, Nuguri, you're in trouble. Slicing Maelstrom gets the stun on PP God, who's still full HP. He doesn't take damage, man. Lanxing is able to just wail on Nuguri. Does actually manage to trade it in the end. PP God goes down 1 for 1, but Lanxing access to the tower.
And that's the big one here. Having access to that bot lane tower means you've got to have the resets come in from FPX. You can already see DoinB's made his way down here, but he's going to be too late. That tower goes down, and Lanxing will escape. So even though it's a 1-for-1, you're still upgrading your lead for V5. And I love how effectively that they're playing through Lanxing, finding these small moments of opportunity where you don't have multiple objectives. So they aren't in a position as FPX they can take the Baron, so you can take that bot lane play and now take that top lane turret and make these leads even more drastic for V5.
And the difficult thing for Nuguri off the back of that one
Here isn't enough. They need to start forcing fights where Nuguri can get it.
Trigger having to flash away, but there's the follow-up from Chris. They're trying to shut down the AD carry. First kill for FPX here. And turn this into a fight as well. Mole the next target. Cullen going through onto base run, but they can't finish the kill. In with the showstopper. DoinB started it. Nuguri following up. That's the combo they were looking for. And they finally shut down V5. FPX get themselves on the scoreboard as they scurry over to Baron.
And that was beautiful from FPX. They found the perfect time. Lanxing had just reset, so there was no pressure on that bottom side. We just said they need to force these fights so they can use that Nuguri ultimate offensively and make something of it. And that was the perfect time. DoinB, Flash, and that goes over the wall, gets on towards Trigger, and completely turns this in favor of FPX.
Beautiful stuff from FPX. This is why it's one of the teams you can never really truly count out, because they will find these moments and blow the game open. Lanxing, though, able to answer in the bottom side, as has been the story this entire game. Will finish that Drake off. Mole with a cheeky little KS there to get turbulent early game are large and in charge. 1,000 gold lead for them. With the Baron, they can begin hitting away on these towers, and look how quickly these towers go down with a Tristana on your squad. That's the first one dropping. They want to fight for themselves as DoinB goes in, gets the stun onto Mole. Haymaker in as well. Just tries to play on the retreat now. In a little bit of trouble, but in fact they just go for the jungler. Easy pick up here now. FPX trying to retreat. Lanxing threatening on the side, but threatening what? If he goes in, he's just going to get taken down himself. There's nothing to threaten. And FPX, they just want to try and end the game. Onto the Nexus towers they go. Huge damage exploding out from LWX. The bomb onto everyone. Lanxing engages onto LWX. Forced away, but it's a pick onto Chris. Now in across everyone is PP God. The stuns are there. Taking down Nuguri. Trigger onto the back line. V5 holding onto the game. V5 holding onto their playoff dream.
They clutch it out right at the finish line, the 4 versus 5, and V5 are able to come out on top. A magnificent engage from Lanxing, PP God. Next, he's the V5 are able to move in here and get the vision they need.
Chris they go as he's going to engage this fight. He drives on PP God if he can get the stuns across the team, but it's Lanxing going in. Trigger on the back line as well, shutting down baseline, but it's going to be Nuguri stopping Trigger, doing what he wants, stopping the AD carry from running rampant. In the meantime, FPX winning the bottom side of the fight. It's 2 versus 3 right here, and Lanxing shuts them down. 3v3 across the map. DoinB the target, not tanky enough as he's taken down by Lanxing, who chases on for more. Lanxing wants this game right here, trying to shut down. It's going to be 3 for 2 in the end in a chaotic fight for V5, looking for an Infernal Soul.
And that's the thing, although Nuguri was able to split that fight with his Maelstrom, he didn't hit anyone with this. You got the stopwatch coming in from this Camille. Lanxing then able to terrorize the fight after he comes out of that stasis. And V5, They win the fight. They win that Inferno Soul. And now they're in a very good position for this Baron in 20 seconds.
Ready. And the Wei is here. No flash available, so he has to go all the way around if he wants to try and contest the smite. Chris, Peck's flashing away. Baron will go down to FPX. Can they get away with it is the question. Sleep onto 2 in the back line, but Chris playing body block here, trying to keep his team alive. PB got there. Trigger into the back line as well. And this is V5 winning out on the fight. Chasing down onto 2 and B. Crisp is low as well. And Lunching chasing them down as ever this game. Still has his flash if he wants to chase down Nuggery. He's going to hook shot over first. Can't get the slow. Nuggery gets out. It doesn't matter though. V5 win the fight and they can run straight into the base.
A beautiful play once again from V5's PP God. The flash in onto the backline. The follow-up that was needed for Weiwei's Lullaby. And now they're looking to close this out.
2&B pulling everyone in. It's a great haymaker, but it's not enough damage. Lunching gets yet another kill onto Nuggery. And V5 pull off the upset and keep the playoff dream alive.
V5 with a magnificent win.